and welcome to this new video series I got going on here, where I play a few ranked matches on PC Street Fighter 5, which I got on sale, by the way, so I'm like, why not? And I commentate and give insight where I can. I'll mostly be using the special move names instead of actual commands. That might be less of a hassle just to give the names. So let me turn on the key display at least so I can actually check this out a lot better. Alright, here we go. So she lands in with the two heavy kicks. Simple knockdown. I go in with some attacks of my own. I jump in with I think it was heavy punch, and then another heavy punch, and then I did the Tenko into the Orochi. Oh, no, did I? Yes, I did. And I poke with medium kick, but no one's home. I whiffed my Tenko Orochi, she knocked me down. Tried to go for a YOLO Resenha, but no one was home either. I'm being weary because she's acting weird and she starts to snipe me with the cannon spikes. I try to close the distance with another Senha Kusabi, but she knocks me down. Got sniped. Gets a throw on me. And at this point, I'm expecting these things. So I block it. And I just tap her out of it with two standing light kicks and then a crouching medium kick. I finally land the Senha Kusabi. I blocked the cannon spike, recognizing this is my chance for a good punish. I get that crush counter using my heavy kick after blocking. But I follow up with the Tenko into Orochi, which was kind of bad. I might have been able to get a heavy punch into heavy Mujin Kyaku, which is what I actually tried to do in training. I blocked the sweep and gave her a sweep of my own. Alright, here I'm just tapping buttons. Okay. That last, I did a light kick, crouching light kick, and then two medium kicks. Not a combo string at all, but I managed to land them because she wasn't blocking. She could have blocked the follow-ups as soon as she got hit, but at this point I realized that, yeah, like to press buttons, it's not like to block. Mr. Senha, still keep my distance. I know she likes to go in from far away. I get in with the Senha of my own. She misses her jump and doesn't hit me, so I hit her with the fierce. And I go in with another Tenko into Orochi, pressing heavy buttons here because she's in my range and I'm hitting her and she's not blocking. So I'm just swinging with heavy punch, heavy kick. Managed to land a heavy punch, and I went into the Tenko Orochi, and I canceled a critical art after that, but I didn't realize that she was already gonna be stunned, so I pretty much wasted meter. I got into neutral jump, heavy kick, heavy punch, and then I went into heavy Muji Kyaku. Tapping buttons right here, light kick, but she smacked me out of it. She activates V-Skill, gets the knockdown. Misses her cannon spike, so I gave her the good old fierce. And this is the first match. She comes back for the next one, so let me pull up the next one. The second game. Immediately I go in with the Senha Kusabi, get the knockdown. Apparently she has been able to block that. Meaty heavy fierce. I'm just pressing this heavy button to catch her because I know it doesn't like to block. She jumps over it, but she makes the jump forward, but she doesn't clear over me. And I try to react with the crouching heavy punch, and it hits her, but only because she missed her jump. I landed the... Actually, let me turn on key display again. The knockdown. I tap her out with the light punch. She got a knockdown on me and a throw again. I go on with this Senha Kusabi, pressing, just poking right here. She manages to sweep me from my pokes here. I just go win again with their Senha Kusabi, but I get stopped. I predict that she was gonna come sailing through the sky, so I was ready with that crouching fierce.
Round 2. Fight.
Again, not blocking the low. Now I punish the block spiral arrow with the heavy punch into something. What was it that I used? Let's try to go back here. There we go. I did heavy punch into Tenko Orochi and then critical art. She actually floored twice, gets a grab on me. I punished her whiffed cannon spike with that crouching heavy punch. I could have done something like standing heavy kick for a better one. Gets a knockdown on me. She gets blocked. I wanted to do Tenko Orochi right here, but it did not come out. I wanted to close the distance. Just tapping away here with buttons that will reach her. And then I was just waiting for that jump, so I hit her with that crouching fierce.
Karin wins.
The player was mostly based on just sniping from far away, from what I was seeing. The Ryu player, knowing he has a fireball, I'm like, let me prepare my Senha Kusabi follow-up. If he starts throwing them balls, I'm gonna jump over the balls. Wait for him to throw balls. He's just inching backwards. Try to get a jump in, but he knocks me down with the Tatsu. I wake up buttons. Speaking of buttons, let me turn on key display. Oh, I wish it would just stay here, honestly. Landed a Senha Kusabi, get the knockdown. Try to meeting him, but he jumps out right away. I'm not pressing buttons. It's funny because I'm still in the mindset of fighting the other guy, where I'm just trying to press buttons within range, like not expecting him to block, so it's kind of messing me up here. It's a knockdown on me. Stay all over there with the Senha Kusabi. Punish that with some buttons right there into Tenko Orochi. I saw him fireball and I said, let's go in there to Senha.
Round 2. Fight.
I reacted to this with Tatsu. I'm like, do something. I got super, I'm ready to let it rip. Here, I activate V-Skill just to get some space here. Then I just do immediately the Senha. Was he pressing anything after I did V-Skill? Let's watch his key display. He did. Look at the buttons pressed on on wake up. No wonder he got hit with my attacks as he was cutting back up. At that point I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna meaty him with heavies. I finished it off with the heavy Mujinkeku.
Karin wins.
Just blocking, well, at this level of ranked play, it's just no one likes to do it so far. That's what I'm seeing. Yes, Urian was actually really good. He actually had a elaborate game plan. So if we can't dissect this.
Fight.
Comes in with the knees in the air, and I block it, and I try to press buttons to get him away from me. Turn on this key display. I see it, and I give him the anti-air. Try to close the distance with Tenko Orochi. Really, it's pretty good because even if it gets blocked, you're not at a disadvantage. Both players are kind of on the same spot. Even if it gets blocked, and if you get a hit off of it, then I mean you have a little button pressing time on your side. I'm just trying to poke right here with that medium kick. Closing distance with Tenko Orochi. Getting a jump and miss my attack. That heavy, look at this heavy punch that I missed. If I would have used heavy kick, it would have worked better, because heavy kick has a better range. It just tosses me for my troubles. Meaties me, gets a string on me. Not ready for the anti-air, so I just pressed the quickest button, the light punch. It works, but I could have gotten more damage off of it. And I did buttons into Tenko Orochi. Poking with my buttons. This one was actually blocking when he was being hit most of the time. Then he just got wrecked because he wasn't respecting my heavy kick distance. So I recognized the crush counter, popped the B trigger, and I did Gurenken with a regular follow-up. And I believe I got him meaty again, something, and I went into Gurenken. Gurenken Hosho, punch follow-up. See, I knew he was gonna. I predicted he would come in from far away with the knee, because that's how he did it in the first round. I tried to punish it by popping critical art, but he recovered faster. It would have worked if I had done it earlier. Get thrown for my troubles. Ooh, he got a crush counter of his own, but he wasn't ready for the follow-up. So I was able to follow up with the Tenko Orochi far away to try to punish this. I saw him do the headbutts, so I'm like, oh, he's trying to go in with headbutts now. And I know they're not advantageous on block. I can press buttons. But there, he kind of does it just to interrupt me. Waiting for him to go in. I know he's going to do it again. I didn't exactly interrupt him that time with my heavy punch. But I still caught him after he did it. So it kind of worked out for me. Just pressing buttons to get him away from me. Apparently, I've seen that he doesn't like to block. He's just doing YOLO headbutts. The standing heavy punch worked better as anti-air there. I'm glad I used it instead of the crouching heavy. Crouching heavy might have missed. Then he was just not respecting my character's button distance. And there, right there, I had a dilemma. I'm like, oh shoot, what do I do to finish him? Like, it's the end of the round, but I don't want to use super. But I'm like, oh shoot, he's getting out of dizzy, so I just did a super late EX move. What was it called? Let me see my move list here. Oh, the Senha. It was an EX to Senha. There we go. And he comes back for the next another game, so let's check that out.
Round one. Fight.
And this is the next game. I almost said round one. Alright, what do we got here? See, it starts the round with another knee drop, and I'm expecting it, so we traded. He still got the knockdown though, because that's what that move does, I guess. Tried to meet me with a well-placed medium kick. He wasn't trying to be too close, he just wanted to get a safe poke in there. And I missed my YOLO to Senha. I try to make up for buttons, trying to keep him out here. He got a string on me. I got the Senha Kusabi again. Medied him with two mediums, and then I went into Tenko Orochi. And I'm just pressing these buttons within my range, within the range that they will go. We're just like slugging it out here. His stun was going up, so maybe that's why he was throwing those projectiles. Got in that Senha Kusabi, and then medied him with a few light punches, and then standing medium kick.
Round two. Fight.
Another drop. He did a strength that took him over me though. And although I was able to tap him, he got a throw on me. He meted me with that heavy kick. Got hit with the thing out the air with the headbutt. Pressing buttons to keep him away from me. Try another YOLO to Senha, no one's home. Hits me with that. With the knees. Let's go back a bit. And then he gets a string on me, and I do not believe that he confirmed into that. I think it was his plan to to pop critical art regardless. Because the man was pressing buttons. Tenko Orochi brings me over the knees. I decided to go in. Maybe I could stop him from doing the knee, but we ended up just trading spots on the screen. But the Senha Kusabi got me in anyways. Then I got the meeting into Tenko Orochi. I confirmed it in the critical art. Another Senha Kusabi. Poking out with my buttons as far as they'll go. Another one, not blocking low. Got the meaty too. I did another heavy punch. Trying to survive the ages, but he screws up, and I managed to anti-air him and push him away with buttons. And I punished the block special move with the standing jab.
Karin wins.
And this was the set for today. I'll probably post some more analysis videos following this character, maybe other characters in the future. Also, I'm willing to take character requests, although I'm limited to the base launch roster. So if there happens to be a base launch roster character, like one of the first 16 that came out that you'd like to see some ranked analysis videos, well, let me know. But otherwise, I'll just kind of roll about, just kind of wander over the character select screen. But yeah, anyways, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.